Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to the Bad Batch.
Yeah, we do.
So this is season 2, episode number 11. And if you want all of our reactions to this series, check out the playlist in the description of this video. We also got a playlist for Clone Wars that we checked out. And yeah, we also have a link for Patreon and get early ad-free access to our videos and get a month ahead.
Yeah, which is perfect if you're impatient like I am.
Exactly. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Ooh. Whoa.
I feel like that ship has seen some better days.
Right?
How are you alive and what are you running from?
Something drops from the ceiling from above him. Acid.
It is the Xenomorph.
Acid saliva. Oh, it is!
Aliens versus the Bad Batch.
Yeah, I mean, Metamorphosis, okay.
I would hope so. Notify me once our remaining vessels arrive and see to the transfer of the assets.
Have the cargo taken below.
Is this where they brought that scientist from Camino? That they were like at the end of last season?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it pains me to see you like this. Why does someone so talented prefer to rot in a cell instead of using their gifts to better the galaxy?
I am not especially motivated to continue my work after the Empire destroyed my civilization.
Yeah, it's fair.
What was done on Camino was unfortunate, but know that your research remains intact. It'll now serve a higher purpose, the Emperor's purpose. Don't you wish to be a part of such a scientific achievement?
I know what Emperor Palpatine seeks to accomplish, and he will not have my cooperation.
Perhaps you require the right.
Giving him like the Morticia Adams
I'll be taking
lighting.
over operations here on Tantus, and I can do far worse than confine you to a cell. And I'll let you think on that.
Doctor, we lost communication with Transport 904.
Have the recovery teams begin a search. We need that asset contained. And Emery, were there any other Kaminoans taken off-world prior to the destruction of Taboka City?
Their Prime Minister. He remains in Imperial custody on Coruscant.
Have him brought here. I wish.
Dude is so creepy.
Not sure what's got you all twisted up in knots.
We were stranded on that planet, Sid. We needed you, and you left us.
You're fine now, aren't you? And you got your ship back.
And with no help from you.
Do you want to mope or make money? Because I got a tip on a downed ship, which means cargo ripe for the taking. I'll even give you 30% of the cut.
That is our standard percentage.
All right, this one time,
50.
Let's say 35%. Okay, 40.
Baker's like, yeah.
Fine, 50%.
There you go.
As a token of my goodwill that you seem to have forgotten. I'm sending you the intel now. Don't come back unless you scavenge something valuable.
What makes you think we'd come back at all?
Don't test me, Bandana. Just get it done.
Severing ties with Sid could be problematic, considering what she knows about us. Perhaps we choose a diplomatic solution and complete this one last mission for her. Sid only sent coordinates. No ship transponder code or indication of what caused it to crash.
Limited intel. There's a surprise.
How hard could scavenging cargo be?
Yeah, see, Omega, you're assuming it's abandoned.
There's a village here.
That would explain how the wreckage was reported so quickly. The crashed vessel appears mostly intact. The cargo aboard should be in fair enough condition to transport.
What kind of ship is this? Dunno. No hull markings.
Based on the severity of the impact and the lack of communication signals, the crew aboard most likely perished.
We don't know for sure. They could be trapped inside. Come on. Where is everyone?
Check it out. High volt electro stuff.
Yeah, I felt that.
Something unfortunate happened here.
Yeah.
Whatever did this wasn't human.
I will get the power restored and check data logs on the bridge.
By yourself?
Your concern is not warranted. I will be fine.
Why is it so cold in here? It's some kind of lab.
This medical equipment is Kaminoan.
So what's it doing here?
It's their cloning technology,
Yep.
but this configuration is different than anything I saw in Taboka City.
Tech.
What kind of monster did they make?
Not yet. Still rerouting the reserve power.
Trying to do like a hybrid.
Stand by.
They
The
invented
grid should
this
be
anymore?
restored momentarily.
Oh, we're gonna see it through that. That's Oh. Got you.
What happened? What attacked this
He's
ship?
injured.
Behind you.
These are reinforced walls. What were they keeping in here? I don't know. But it's still on board.
Brad.
It is a xenomorph.
Oh. Slithering it. Nope, it's busting out the cocoon. Oh no. What the hell?
What is that? Back away. Slowly.
Is that Audrey 2 with the xenomorph mixed together? Is that what they spliced?
Could be. Yeah, I see it.
Don't take off your helmet!
Wrecker, keep your helmet on.
Oh shit. Ooh. It's
He
like,
knows that.
you think that little stick's gonna help you?
He's like, I eat that for breakfast.
What the hell did they create? What did they clone?
I think you were right in assuming it was some kind of hybrid. Oh, he's pissed.
Ted, we've got a problem. Get off the ship now.
But it's not attacking them. It's running away.
Research vessel.
We know!
And whatever they were researching just got loose.
And it's headed your way.
It's eating the electricity?
Does that thing look different to you?
Got bigger.
Oh no, attack.
Fascinating.
No, not fascinating. Be fascinated later.
No, don't feed it. It's gonna. Ooh, shit. Nice. Good job, Tech.
Okay, attack. Oh.
Yeah, let it loose.
Shit.
Creature appears to be headed in the direction of the village.
Sure, lots of electricity there to feed on.
We have to neutralize it before it hurts anyone. How? Our blasters are useless on it.
Given the fact that the crew was most likely eaten by the creature, I doubt it is currently hungry.
It ain't the crew.
How is that now, Big Tech?
Ain't the crew.
Access the lab files and find out what species we're dealing with and how to stop it.
I can help. I know my way around Kamino and Ted.
Go. Wrecker, with me. See anything? 025.
Yeah. Oh, that's trouble. Stop shooting at me.
No.
This data is highly encrypted, even within the ship's own system.
Start here. This is used to extract and manipulate a host's genetic material.
You are familiar with this type of cloning?
Not exactly. I heard rumors of other Kaminoan experiments, but Nala Say kept that data away from me. I think whatever they were doing was happening off-world.
Okay, has a keen sense of smell.
Knows what it wants. It wants electricity.
Oh, the whole town's gonna go dark.
These appear to be designs using the creature's genetic material for modified armor plating. That must be why it was unaffected by our blaster fire.
Then how do we stop it?
Uncertain. However, this confirms that the species feeds on energy, which propels its rapid growth.
You mean it'll get even bigger?
Yes,
Much bigger.
much bigger. Hunter, the creature is the same species that attacked Coruscant during the war. You must not let it get near the power grid, or it will increase exponentially in size.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Too late.
Oh, this is bad.
Yep. Things just got worse. Here comes the Empire. Coming to collect their property.
Stop it before it gets any larger. I'm trying! We've got chips on our tail. Where'd they come from? Hold on!
Poor trash can robot.
Tech, Omega, you've got Imperials inbound. Get out of there.
On our way. Tech, let's go.
Not yet. I am not finished transferring all of the data.
Come on.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice save.
Yeah. Good spin move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
You're fine. Those poor people. Yep.
He
Cup,
took away his
it's
food.
food source.
Now he's pissed. Well, I mean, he hadn't killed anyone in town. It just seems kind of like a dick move now.
I guess that's what they're trying to do. See, now they're taking the little thing that, you know, you pick up toys.
The arcade
The
game.
arcade game, yeah.
They're not killing it. They're taking it. Let's not be next.
They should have had, like, tried a bunch of different times and, like, just would slip out.
Yep. Like right before it got pulled
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
I should have slipped out.
Yep. Kill all witnesses.
Hunter, we are clear of the vessel and heading to the landing zone.
Copy that.
They're all prisoners now?
They saw something the Empire doesn't want publicly known.
Yeah.
The crashed vessel was part of an Imperial cloning operation.
The Empire cloned the Zilla Beast.
Yes and no. The directive came straight from the Supreme Chancellor before he became Emperor.
What's he want with it?
The creature's genetic material has the potential to be weaponized in the hands of the right scientists.
Where were they taking the creature?
Unknown. The ship did not have a destination logged. Hunter, there's far more to this than we realized. From what I have gathered, I suspect the Empire did not destroy the city's own Camino to end cloning. They merely wanted to control it.
Send the data to Echo and Rex. See what they can find out.
Doctor, the creature has been recovered and is now safely secured below.
Good. And our other guest?
The shuttle is arriving now.
Did any of the villagers see the Zilla?
Several. The locals have been detained and will be dealt with. However, one vessel escaped our assault. It was a military-class shuttle.
Find out who it was.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Prime Minister. Apologies, former Prime Minister.
Why have I been brought here?
For nothing good.
The cooperation of your chief scientist has not been forthcoming. Nalase's defiance is problematic.
So they're gonna torture you.
Frustrating to have your resources but lack the expertise to achieve your goals. And if you fail to convince her, it won't be long before you are in a cell like me.
I fear you misunderstand your situation here. If you know of a way to persuade the scientist, now would be the time to mention it.
Indeed, in exchange for my freedom,
I'm listening.
there is a particular clone you must locate, a young girl.
You
She is
son of
the
a
key to
bitch.
controlling Nalase.
How very interesting. It seems we have much to discuss.
I mean, you weren't even tortured yet.
I know, right? Great episode. From like the horror vibe in the beginning to it, to the reveal of the Zilla Beast being the creature that was cloned, which makes sense now because now I remember at the end of that Zilla Beast arc or whatever, when Palpatine got the thing, it like, you know, he clearly wanted it for something and we didn't really figure out what, and now we kind of know. So
Now we know.
yeah.
I absolutely second what you said about the horror vibe. I loved what very much felt like a nod to Alien.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
And the underscore that they put to like increase the intensity and the suspense of everything was fantastic. The poor dying robot, which, I feel so bad for that little robot. He had like claw marks across the chest and everything. And with his dying breath, he tried to warn them. I felt like this was fantastic. It was a hook you in episode from the very beginning to the final moment. It was perfect.
And then, I mean, we probably have met this scientist before and we just forgot, but like he was very impressive in this as far as like, I mean, if we did forget him, I don't know how, because like he just felt like he made an impact in this one right away with just how, like you said, like the voice actor was doing such a good job making it all super creepy.
Yeah, there's something deeply unsettling about a calm villain.
Yeah.
And he is. Like, even when he's talking to the former prime minister at the end, and he just says, "You misunderstand your situation here."
Yeah.
I mean, like...
Cold-blooded line.
Oh, like, there is just ice in that dude's veins.
Yeah.
And that is so scary. That I would much rather have somebody, like, ranting and railing against me than to have somebody who can just so calculated and so cold-blooded talk about my imminent torture and demise.
I think that's another reason. I mean, one, I think the prime minister was just looking for any way to change the situation.
He's a politician.
Yeah, and so, but two, I think like you could tell that dude was not messing around and that bad things were going to happen to you if you did not cooperate. And it's like you can act as brave as you want to be, which this guy, again, I don't think has any courage. But that's why I think right away he was just like, okay, I know what I can do to get out of this and to help myself.
The reason it was just so disappointing is because he had that like great badass line of like, "Oh, it must be so hard for you to have all your resources and no expertise. Oh, that just must be terrible." Like,
yeah,
there was like a badass line. You're like, "Oh, he came to play." Like, yeah, okay, we're in it. And then just like that, it's okay. Well, I'll tell you everything you want to know, and you don't even have to ask that hard. I mean, it was like, what? What happened to you, dude? You did a 180, and like 2 seconds ago, you were a badass.
Tech continues to be my favorite clone of the Bad Batch. Because, yeah, like since the start of the season, he just kept climbing the ranks, and keeps going up and up and up. And in this one, like when he was saying, he's like, "Your concern for me is, unwarranted. Like I'm fine." It's just the way he said that was like a casually, I don't know. You said badass a lot, but like a casually badass line. And to grab Omega, like you said, like the quick turn and grab to get away from that blast was impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that coming. I would have expected it from Hunter, maybe.
Yeah. Or
even Wrecker from Size, and the fact that those two tend to get more into the physical as like the team members go. So it's not expected from Tech. Tech is the cerebral character. He's not expected to do those kinds of badass moves.
But we saw him at the beginning of the season when he was like, I think we said something similar when we saw him at the beginning of the season. And he had some badass like physical moves or whatever and getting into it.
Oh, it's not like he's never had them. It's just it always surprises us when it happens. We just never do expect it.
Yeah.
I also loved Omega's reaction to it ate the crew. I mean, it's what we all know. I mean, we saw the claw marks on the side. It's like everybody knows it. No one's said it yet, but everybody knows it.
Yeah.
But this is a moment in which we get to see how innocent she is and still how green she is to a lot of the kinds of missions the Bad Batch does, because her reaction to it is disbelief. Like she's aghast. She can't comprehend that
the horrors of
they are all gone. And to your point, like that is her optimism. She was still very much expecting to find somebody alive. And I'm kind of glad that she wasn't there with Tech when the robot made its dying breath, because I think that would have impacted her.
Yeah.
Again, it was such a great moment because she's been such a little badass so much of the time, that to have this episode where we see this truly human, innocent, vulnerable moment from her, it was very well done, well executed.
Yeah, I think also she's got a lot of empathy. So she just thought about, the horror that the crew must have had getting eaten by this monster, by the Zilla Beast. So yeah, it's another one of her strengths. One of her many strengths and talents is her tremendous empathy.
And that's also how she brings out the best in the Bad Batch too, is because as soldiers, they've had to, through sheer need of survival, like kind of compartmentalize, close themselves off from some of the realities of the horrors of the world in which they work. And then there's Omega there who can't compartmentalize, who can't close herself off from it, and who feels all of it intensely and deeply. But that's how she also brings out the best in them.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access to our reactions, you want to get a month ahead, or you want to see our full watch-along reactions, you should check out Patreon. There's a link for that in the description of this video. Thanks for seeing our reaction for the Bad Batch, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.